nigga, I was minding my own business on this. What is today's date? Hold on. Wednesday, December 3rd, and all of a sudden, Serato, Pioneer DJ, Alpha Theta, whatever it's called, bruh, they dropped a controller, a dedicated native controller for Serato Studio. They ain't playing this year. Y'all about to find out why people don't like me. I don't be playing no games when it comes to this content shit. Shit. Yo, I'm just laughing because it looks similar to the MPC. What if this was like a standalone controller? You know? And you know, Alpha Theta, they already own it, man. You know, and the company is acting up right now when it comes to me, bro. Hey, I'm a free agent, bruh. I'm a free agent. I never was an agent for anybody, as y'all can tell. Okay, touch strip. It has a touch strip. It has a touch strip. I'm laughing though. Hey, real talk. Serato Studio ain't no joke. Yeah, this trailer though. She said she walking into the future. I like the beats, bro. The beats are hard. Top man. Yo, I'm mad at you, OP, man. Come on, dog. That shit look fire. That's a touch strip. I know that, man, they over there sleeping in the UK right now, but they gonna wake up though. Did a little research because, you know, I always want to make sure that I do that for you guys. It is $300 USD. So I'm gonna go to a Guitar Center somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere and get this controller. I was going to buy a tablet. I was gonna get a tablet for an extra screen, but I'm gonna go ahead and get SLAB, dog. We gonna get into that, bro. We gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. SLAB. That's a hard ass name, boy. That just speaks. You already know that SLAB with a name like SLAB. That just speaks to us. You feel me? You feel me, dog? If you know, you know, bro. But anyways, so they have an overview video. We going, man, bro. I go extra hard. We gonna go extra hard. They go extra hard. I'm going extra hard. So let's check that out. All right, let's go. All right, let's go though.
MIDI controller. SLAB puts everything from Serato Studio right at your fingertips.
I might have to start this back a little bit.
SLAB is the first controller designed to make. SLAB is the first controller designed to make. SLAB is the first controller designed and made to work with Serato Studio. As a natively mapped MIDI controller, SLAB puts everything from Serato Studio right at your fingertips, so you can stay in the.
Ooh, that shit look fire as hell. It look fire as hell, gang. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Zone without having to reach for your mouse. It's designed to work with Serato Sample and even Serato DJ Pro as an accessory device.
Oh, the triple whammy. The triple whammy.
But for this video, I'll show you how to make a beat on SLAB in Serato Studio.
That's the hard, bruh. That's got to be the hardest name for a drum machine. Well, it's a MIDI controller, for what I know. I'm just guessing. Flosstradamus up in that mug. I like that.
Let's start with the drums. Hold Shift plus Auto Set to select a genre and we'll generate a pattern from Studio's library.
Okay.
You can always hit Shift plus Delete to clear the deck so you can do your own thing.
I gotta get back in touch with that joint.
Set SLAB.
It's been a minute since I ran Serato Studio. Like, my old laptop couldn't handle it, but my whole entire setup now could eat that thing alive. So that's why I'm excited about it, because I had plans on returning back
to strip mode and use the touch strip to quickly dial in the swing for the drums. Now, let's look at the hi-hats by viewing them on SLAB step sequencer. Press Shift plus piano mode. I want my hi-hats to sound a bit more human and less programmed. Hold down any of the pads in the sequence and shift where they land by turning the big dot. And to adjust the velocity, again, hold down any of the pads that you want to change, and this time, we'll use the touch strip to dial in the...
It has all the same functionalities too, gang. Ooh, God don't like ugly, boy. God don't like ugly. You hear me?
...was playing dynamics. I can do the same process for anything in the kit. Snares, claps, or even kicks to make adjustments to the beat. To get out of the sequence view and back to the full playing kit, press trigger mode. Now that I have my drums the way that I want, let's make the loop longer. Press scene size to extend the scene size out to the way that you want. Here, I'll extend it to 4 bars. And let's add some more variation to the loop by adding in some note repeats. I'll select the hi-hat and hold down the note repeat and dial in the repeat value with the first encoder knob, anywhere from a 4th note to a 1/32 triplet. And I'll record a variation to finish up the drums.
Let's get it. If you want a quick summary of how I feel about Serato Studio, I do have a video that's on my channel. I don't know if I'll link it in the description. I'll be forgetting. The workflow in Serato Studio is second to none. Real talk. You know, in terms of like remix and shit, bruh. Just ask any DJ. You know, not too many people do videos on it, but if you ask any DJ, and mind you, it's made for DJs to you know, quickly do remixes and stuff like that too. Like that's the thing. Like other machines, I'm gonna keep, you already know what I'm talking about. They're not necessarily friendly for DJs, though. Some DJs, they get down and get busy. You know, that community is over there. But Serato, though, just saying.
Now let's chop up a sample. I'll create a new scene by pressing Scene Select and tap on an empty pad to make a new scene. Let's navigate the library to load in the sample.
Got the Cooking Soul there. Big shout out to Cooking Soul. That's my brother. With the sample
loaded, I'll use Auto Set to automatically chop up and set cue points throughout the sample.
Oh, just
if you want to change the Auto Set mode, you can hold Shift and press Auto Set.
Okay.
You can favorite the cue points you like and press Auto Set again to find more. If there are any chops that I don't want, I'll hold down Delete and press the pads.
Okay.
And if I want to scroll through my sample, I'll set Deck Scrub as the dial mode. This way, I can tap on any of the empty pads and assign cue points.
Bet.
I can choose whether I want to tap to trigger or hold down a pad for each chop's playback with the trigger mode button. Let's quickly dial the frequencies and volume. Press the encoder mode and then go to Deck EQ to shape the track's highs, mids, lows, and levels using these 4 encoder knobs.
And you know what's funny? When I did my original Serato Studio 2 video, I kid you not knowing anything about Serato Studio at all. Like previous experience, that was my first time opening it. It was so easy to use. I legit one-shotted the video. It was so little editing in that video in terms of like maybe, you know, close-ups and stuff like that. But I literally one-shotted that video and without no problem. That's how easy it is to use Serato Studio versus a lot of other stuff that's out on the market. You feel me? No shade, just real talk.
And now with all my cue points set, I can press record and record in my chops.
So I ain't gonna play the whole entire video, bro. Like, let's just keep it 100, man. This is exciting. It was so exciting that I had to get like on here at where I promised you I was gonna tap out for the day and just chill, bro, and just relax. SLAB, first of all, hard ass name for anything from a drum sampler, which this is a MIDI controller. That works exclusively for Serato Studio, but you can use it for other things. Yeah, bro. This I would not take this as something like flash in the pan, because I just find it damn. Let me I gotta be careful what I say, but I find it that a lot of people have got in this industry, they get overly confident and they like to talk shit and say certain things as ass, this, that, and the third, and they think they got it like that. You don't got it like that. Everybody, bruh, right now, I wouldn't be playing around with people. Real talk. I'm just gonna keep it like that. But on the topic of this, yeah, bruh, for a first look and just a reaction, I think this gonna be the one right here. Serato Studio has been underrated for quite a while. I'm not capping when I say this. It's easy to use. I know there's a lot of DAWs or whatever out there, but very little function like a groove box. I'm gonna keep it 100 about the MPC software. Is absolute garbage at this moment. It is absolute garbage. And I hopefully, and I'm pretty sure they'll fix it or whatever, but it is not to just add friction or anything like that, but I just got to get it off my chest somehow. I like the fact that, Alpha Theta, Pioneer DJ, and Serato is doing their thing. It took a minute, but it looks like they're about to knock it out the park. And I'm proud of them brothers over there.